nice to have you as a teacher or mentor on this topic. I want to improve my spoken English. So that's very nice. So I hope you can help me in the best way.
Definitely, as you told me, that's your aim to improve your spoken English, and for that, the more you speak, the better you can speak.
Yes.
So definitely, we are going to speak a lot, and
Yes.
or you can say from the next lesson.
Yes.
I want you to write at least 20 to 25 questions.
Okay. Yes, 20 to 25 questions. Okay.
Maybe less or more, it's up to you. So questions, these questions may be about anything. Means about any field like sports, politics, maybe the tradition, culture, health issues, or whatever it is means. So I want you to write a few of the questions.
So tradition, culture.
Tradition, it may be your culture, or about you can say the health, or how you can be healthy for the rest of your life, what you should do, what do you do when you are in trouble, or like these means how do you deal with the pressure in your workplace. Like that means many questions may be there, or you may take the help from internet if you think that you should.
Okay, I will try to make approximately 20 to 25 questions.
Yeah.
And maybe I will focus some of the questions, maybe half of the questions on business related matters.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's your choice actually.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Another thing, Subodh.
Yeah.
Do I pronounce your name correctly?
It's Subodh.
Subodh. Okay.
Subodh. Actually, that is Hindi name, and Subodh means Su means very good, and Bodh means knowledge. So the meaning of my name is good knowledge.
Good knowledge. Okay. Very nice. What I want to tell you, we need to have we need to agree on that this video conversation, that it must not be published, or it must not be published on Skype or on YouTube, or
no problem.
I need full confidentiality.
Don't worry for that. You have already informed me, so no need to do that. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Nice.
Okay. So.
Yes. And you have received the payment. That's
the same day actually.
Okay.
I got the message the same day, but actually that was credited to my account within I think after 2 or 3 days, because it takes
time. Very nice.
Yeah.
And very nice. And I've noticed that you have this in your what is called.
Yeah, it's Hindi actually. It is called tilak.
Tilak, yes.
In Hindi, it's tilak, and after worship, we worship our God.
Okay.
After taking bath, we worship God, and then we put that tilak. That is actually sandal.
Sandalwood.
Yes. So it has good fragrance also, and it is good to put here, because actually that is scientific reason. Actually, Hindu culture, actually whatever we do, whatever activity we do while we worship, that is scientifically proven. It has scientific reason behind it, that why we do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So because that is cool in nature, and there is a nerve actually.
Okay.
There is a nerve. So when we put it here,
Yes.
actually we, or you can say our ancestors, they have connected all these activities with worship. So we do it every day, and it is good to put it here, and because nerve is there, and that is brain nerve, so it makes us cool all the time.
Okay, nice. Okay, but if you need to help me, if I had to say this when I was asking about this tilak, if I was supposed to say that in English, how should I set it?
Yeah, actually it's a kind of mark, you can say, on our forehead, and between our between the, you can say, the place between our two eyes. It is put here, and that is a mark of sandalwood.
Sandalwood, okay. A mark.
It is a mark, and as I told you that because we put it here, because a nerve of the brain is here, and to make that nerve cool and calm.
Okay. Yeah. But so it's called a mark on the forehead.
Yes.
On the forehead.
A religious mark, you can say.
A religious mark on the forehead, because sometimes I'm thinking about if I have to say a mark at the forehead or on the forehead. That's
on
the
at we cannot say, because at means at a particular place.
Okay.
But it may be here, it may be here, it may be here, no problem. So that's on our forehead. But if I say at that point, that means at means at a particular point. Like I say, I live at Mayur Nagar.
Okay, yes.
I live at Mayur Nagar in Gwalior.
Okay.
So at means at a particular place.
Okay.
Yeah. On that corner.
You were talking about worshipping a god, which I think you have a lot of different gods in the Hindu religion. You know, I'm Muslim, and we have one god. And are you worshipping a special god or what?
Actually, you know, Hindu actually, it's not a religion. It's a way, or you can say it's an art of living. If you go through it, you will come to know a lot of things which are not for us. It is for all human beings. Actually, it teaches you how you should live, what you should do actually to be healthy, to remain healthy, fit, and quite happy, and how you can survive or how you can enjoy your life actually. In fact, so that is the way. Actually, of course, you say that there are a lot of gods, but they are the symbol of something. Like if we are talking about, knowledge. When you are getting some education, or you are getting some knowledge about anything, it may be your college education, school education, or any particular education like engineering, or you may be going to be a doctor. It is means like medical education. So there is always a goddess for that.
Okay.
That is called Saraswati. It is called Saraswati. That is the goddess of knowledge. And when you actually see that the image of that goddess, everything in that image is the symbol of something. And when you read it, and when anybody actually tells you about that, then you will see that how scientifically it was made. So actually, that doesn't mean that you worship that god, or that god. That doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So that's nice to hear.
Yeah. So now I would like to know something about you first. That means your name is, I think, I've forgotten, Sakil.
Shakil. Yes.
Your name
And,
is Shakil?
Yes, I can tell you that my parents, they are from Pakistan.
Okay.
Actually, in a region called Punjab.
I know.
You know. And we are from a district called Gujarat.
Okay.
We also have a Gujarat in Pakistan.
In India also we have a state. Gujarat.
So I am from a small village.
Okay.
In India. And my parents came to Denmark in the 70s.
Okay.
So I was born and raised here in Denmark.
Okay.
So I speak Punjabi. I can also talk a little Hindi, Urdu, but I understand 100%.
Okay. Okay.
So you can also talk in Hindi.
Okay.
So and I'm Muslim. And I have done an MSc from the Copenhagen Business School.
Okay. Here in Denmark?
In Denmark, yes.
Okay.
In a field called supply chain management.
Okay.
It's actually concerning logistical related matters, production and so on. And after that I got employed in the public sector. So for the last 10 years I have worked with procurement.
Okay.
Tender, public procurement, tenders. You know, we send it out in market and relevant companies, they bid for these tenders.
Okay.
So I've worked with contract management to make a contract with all the matters, and it's quite complex, but also negotiations with suppliers.
Okay.
And so that has been my competence, expert field for the last 10 years. And now I've working for the last half year. I've worked with bid management.
Okay.
To bid on the public tenders contract, you know, because I have inside knowledge about how it works in the public sector and the public companies. Actually, it's me. When the offer bid comes, I look through it.
Okay.
I evaluate it also together with the team.
Okay.
Who should we award this contract to?
Okay.
Based on price, that's one of the parameters, but also quality. How do they fulfill the quality points? We have maybe on the service level, maybe on how will they fulfill this contract, and also the first of all is also the contract matters. Can they fulfill the contract also?
Okay. And so your parents, they came here. They came to Denmark from Pakistan. So actually, what was their job? What was your father's job? What was he doing?
Yes. I will tell you, Subodh. We have a lot of Indians now here in Denmark, also Pakistanis, but mostly Indian. They come here based on their education and competences, but also experience. Maybe they have worked with IT related areas. You know, we have a lot of IT people here. I've also before that I've worked in Post Denmark. Actually, we had two companies on contract. You say on a contract?
Yeah.
The one company was TCS.
That is from India.
Tata
Consultancy Services.
Yes, Tata Consulting. And then we also had Cognizant.
That is also from India?
Yeah, I think it's an American company. But I think a lot of the workforce is from India, because most of those who worked Cognizant employees at PostNord, they were Indians. So I also have some discussions and sit with them. But my father
Mm-hmm.
in the 70s, my father is a farmer.
Okay.
We are land owning family. Yes. And he came as a worker.
Okay.
At that time, you didn't need any education.
Mm-hmm.
Denmark just needed employees who could work in the factory.
Okay.
So it was low skilled job.
Okay.
So my father, he started working in factories, and then he applied for a visa for my mother.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, no restrictions.
So she
It was,
got the visa.
yes, he got the visa and she came here. My father got permanent residence permit.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's very restricted actually.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, it was very easy.
Okay.
So after 3-4 years in Denmark, I was born, and now I have Danish nationality.
Hmm. So you got your education, everything here in Denmark.
Yes, everything is.
So mainly you are from Denmark, you particularly, not your.
Yes, I'm from Denmark, but I speak actually. When I was in our childhood, we spoke Punjabi at home because my mother and father they don't speak so good Danish actually, but also because of that they have focused on our mother tongue.
Hmm.
So as we also used to see Pakistani films, but also Indian films. So I've seen Amitabh Bachchan, Mithun,
Mithun. Huh.
yeah, disco dancer, and so on. Yeah, I've seen these films. Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. Yes. And maybe I should add something. Another thing in this is that I'm Muslim, but I belong to a tribe or caste. I know that caste also is found in India,
Which caste?
and that is a caste there. And I belong to the Gujjar.
Gurjar.
Gujjar, yes. You know Gujjars. I think in India they also call Dudwala. You know.
Ah, yes.
Yes, and yeah, you can. I think you know what I'm talking about. But then we have some subcaste under the Gujjars, and I'm Paswal. And
Postman.
Paswal, yeah, Paswal. And in Gujjar we have a lot of sub-tribes. They have the Katanas and Paswals, but also Milu, and we also have Chauhans, and
Oh, really?
so different.
Chauhan is a very. They are called Thakurs here. Thakur.
Okay,
Yeah, Chauhan.
but in our area they are Gujars, and that is the Chauhans also there. So I don't know, but maybe I have also some friends connected through LinkedIn, which are Poswal in India.
There are many like Oswal, Bakliwal, Poswal. Many castes are there like this.
Uh,
Oswal is also there. Oswal.
and we have in our family we have a history about that we came from Rajasthan or so on. I don't know, but it's way back in time.
Actually, you know, the Pakistan was the part of India, as you
Yes.
know it very well. So you know, the Pakistan and India actually both the countries have almost the same culture. I mean,
Yes, that's
not
right.
much difference is there because you know more means you can say the more Muslim.
Yeah,
More Muslim than Pakistan are here in India.
yeah, that's okay.
Population of Pakistan is just, I think, maybe I don't know, but more Muslims are here, more than
Yeah,
Pakistan. Yeah.
yeah. And so what I can tell you, I also have friends here in Denmark
Mm-hmm.
from India, Hindus.
Mm-hmm.
And what I can say that I have more in common with a Hindu, Punjabi or North Indian
Mm-hmm.
than a person from Afghanistan or Iran. It's only because we have this religion, and many Pakistanis they also look towards Saudi Arabia and so on because we have our Mecca and so on. But actually, I can see a lot of we have different religions.
But actually, you are quite different from others because actually you were brought up here
Yeah,
in Denmark. That's why you are little bit different actually by look and even by your accent and even by your actually you are quite matured and what I should say that as you have been there, you have been working with multinational companies there, so definitely your means thinking is broad, so you don't go much about all these things that you are from that community,
yeah,
you are from that community. That makes no difference actually.
yeah,
When you work at international level,
yeah,
so
yeah.
all these things are quite small, or you can say me these are not to be paid any attention.
Yes, yes, very good point. And I also had in my childhood a specific interest in history, not only Danish history, but also my own history. And I know that if you go maybe 1,000 years back, then my ancestors, they were not Muslims, but maybe Hindus or Buddhists, you know.
That's really very good point, because
Yeah,
actually I tell you the history about this. Actually, all the Muslims. I am not talking about the Muslim of Saudi Arabia, but I
yeah,
am talking about the Muslim in Pakistan,
yeah,
Afghanistan. Actually, Afghanistan also was the part of India, and
yeah,
the Mughals, when the Mughal came to India and they ruled here. And actually, that time, they all were Hindus and they were converted to that religion that time.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if you go in history, you will find that your ancestors were Hindus
yeah.
and they may be having the name Ramlal, Rampal, like this.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
that,
understand that.
yeah,
And it was not that before, for 1,000 years ago, our ancestors in Pakistan, they were savages, and then Muslim came, and conversion, maybe it was, what's it called, not by as forced conversion, but maybe it was by understanding and after, no,
yeah,
normal, what you can, peaceful conversion, maybe
yeah.
it was that. But the people before the Muslim came in Pakistan, they were actually quite advanced people.
Yeah,
So,
and yeah, you are absolutely right. And I have observed because actually, I have taught many students from Pakistan, and I have taught students from Afghanistan also. And I
yeah,
am going to have a new class
okay,
for a student. He is from Afghanistan, Jahid Safi, and he
yeah,
is a lawyer there, government lawyer there, and
yeah,
he had already taken classes with me, but
okay,
again he is going to have classes. So you know what I am going to tell you, that I have got many students from Pakistan, and I have
yeah,
taught, and what I have observed that most of them means you can say little bit, you can say the educated people from
yeah,
Pakistan, they are doctors, engineers. They left Pakistan and they have settled down in some other countries.
yeah,
Like I have taught many from US, UK. They are from Pakistan, but they are settled down there. And
yeah,
Netherlands, and you are from Denmark. You are also from Pakistan. So I have seen that. So I don't know why it is so.
Hmm.
That means the people left Pakistan and they settled down in some other countries.
I tell you, it's better living conditions.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a doctor, then you can, of course, you have a good reputation, good position, status in Pakistan, can earn money. But if you want to give your children a good education, then therefore they go abroad.
Yeah.
Actually, it's difficult to live in Pakistan. It's not good, no safety. If you get a heart attack,
Mm.
maybe the ambulance will not come.
Mm-hmm.
In here in Denmark, it's 100% safety almost. But what I'm saying is that if you call the ambulance, they will come maximum 15 minutes. So
I know that Denmark is the safest country in the world.
lowest there's a lot of equality here in this country. Everybody's on the same path actually. In Pakistan, if you are low caste or you are some of these things, then the police will maybe not give you the same treatment.
I know that. I know all that means because actually I see lot of videos and news channel and the news about Pakistan and all. The infrastructure is very poor there. Means even the people in the village, they don't have actually the water. Means the clean water. I am not talking about pure water. I am talking about clean. Even they don't have clean water to drink. And
That's also one thing.
yeah,
Because we get water from our, what is called, tutti, no, what is called in English? Water. You open the
that is
water,
tap water.
tap water,
Yeah.
and it's 100% clean water. That's one of the main thing, and it's come from down from the what's called ground. It's water to which are 200-300 lot. What's called in down in it's clean water from the underground.
Well,
Yeah,
that is well.
well,
Yeah.
and it's underground water clean. No, it has not been through a cleaning process or so on. You know, sometimes they say take water and they clean it and they send it to the tap. This is natural
I
ground.
know that, but
Yes.
yeah, you are right that the water which is actually taken from the well or the
Yes.
underground water, that is 100%
Underground
pure.
water.
Yeah,
I can tell you, I have family in America, and they don't get water from the well or underground water. That's it's water which has been purified, you know, cleaned and sent out. And that's not good water actually.
that is called water is treated, you can say.
Yeah,
The
that's
treated water is supplied to the families or to the home.
yeah. Yes, that's right. So I tell you, a lot of people, and if you are a doctor in America,
Mm-hmm.
you earn a lot of money in America.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of Indian doctors, also Pakistani doctors in America. IT professionals, I've seen a lot of. So they are living there, they have a nice time. Maybe they come back.
Yeah, you are right, but yeah, but actually most of the time, because most of my Pakistani students, or you can say the maxi or 90% of my uh, Pakistani students, they were in some other countries, not
No.
in Pakistan, because even they can't pay me my fee from Pakistan because they have no source. PayPal is banned there, so they can't pay me through PayPal and some other sources. Even the banks creates problem. If we get money from Pakistan, our bank actually, we have to go through a very scrutinized
That's nice. Okay.
way that why you are getting money from Pakistan. So there are a lot of inquiries if we get money from Pakistan. This is the problem here. So that's why.
Nice. So what I also can tell you is that my aim or ambition it is of course to improve my English, spoken English. I have actually done written material in English, in the material, but I need to emphasize on spoken English. So as you told me in the beginning, talk English.
Yes.
But what I need, why I'm aiming on improving, why my aim is on improving English, spoken English, is that I want to do maybe in the future in Denmark, I will do some entrepreneurial projects, entrepreneurial startups and so on. And maybe I need some IT related project management, or maybe in my team I will have some Indian technical guy, maybe a full stack software developer from India, and maybe I will be sitting with him, talking with him on Skype. Maybe he will be a part of our team. I will be sitting in Denmark. He will be sitting maybe in Bangalore, another part of India.
Yes.
And so you can see that I have need to communicate with him with not this, or maybe you can see I'm not fluently. So it should be smooth and good talking. And Indians, they are very good in English, spoken English. They can just talk. Actually, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much on Danish. Maybe I'm thinking on how to say it in Danish, and then I convert it in my head.
This is not the right way, actually.
Yeah.
The thinking in your own mother tongue and then translating it into English, that is not the right way to speak. You should speak English spontaneously, without thinking much. Whatever you have, start speaking it in English only. That's the way. Yeah, you'll do it. Don't worry. We are going to talk a lot, and that's why actually I have asked you to write many questions on business, on health, or whatever you want to discuss. So we'll discuss about these questions. I'll ask you the same question and you'll answer in your own way. And after that, I'll answer the same question in my way. Then you are going to learn what you spoke, or how I answered the same question. So that is the way to speak and to learn.
Okay. And also, I can hear from you. You have a lot of experience, and so maybe you can guide me, coach me in the right direction. Understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because every person is different. And I hope you can diagnose me.
Diagnose me.
Diagnose me. Diagnose me in order to lead me in the right direction. In the best. You understand? So at least that's good. Actually, yesterday I was on YouTube. I was seeing a program about Indian mathematician called Ramanujan.
Oh, he was a great mathematician.
So I also see English programs to listen to how they talk.
Yeah.
To focus on the spoken English also, but I think the best way to learn English is actually to talk.
Yes, definitely, because it is the basic thing. If you want to learn swimming, you have to go into water first and start swimming. The more you swim, the better swimmer you can be. Similarly, if you want to be an expert driver, You have to drive a car. The more you drive, the better you can drive, and one day you'll be an expert driver. And similarly, if you want to speak English, you have to speak a lot. A lot means a lot. It means the more you speak, the better you can speak.
Okay.
So that's the thing actually. It is very simple concept.
Mm.
And there is nothing more, or there is no any rocket science. Just start speaking and let it flow itself.
Yes. Let it flow. Yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering or thinking about what about your own? You also do this search engine optimization.
Yes, of course.
What have you been doing before that? Are you
Actually,
IT?
I tell you that my client, you know, Jamie Beeman is a rock star,
Yeah.
a new rock star from US.
Yes.
And I have done lot of SEO work for her. Not means that I didn't talk to her directly. Her manager was there, Lawrence Connor, and
Okay.
he became my friend also. And I got the order from Lawrence Connor on behalf of Jamie Beeman. So because he was the manager of Jamie Beeman, so I have done a lot of work for that, and quite good work.
Okay.
And actually, I tell you the best example. I have got, my YouTube channels.
Yeah.
An old channel and a new channel I just started a year back. So earlier when I started that channel, I didn't know anything about SEO and all. Means I was not aware of all these things. Even in my time, there was no computer. When I got education, I am 53-year-old.
Okay.
And when I got engineering, or I passed my engineering in 1986.
86. Oh,
Yeah, so quite long before. And that time there was no computer at all. Even the computer was introduced in India in 90s. And that time it was a very big computer, and it was DOS.
Yeah.
It was a DOS.
Yeah. MS DOS.
DOS. Yeah, MS DOS. In 90s.
Yeah.
So that time even I had already taken my education in 85, 86. So I didn't know much about computer, and I didn't think that it was the need for me to learn computer and all. But in 2000,
Yeah.
I had to learn some, computer, the folder, how to use mouse, keyboard, and all.
Yes.
And I took the coaching also actually for that in an institute, and I learned the basic things.
Okay.
So it's a long story actually why I learned and why I wanted to learn. But after that means in 2008 or 9 was again you can say I suffered. You can say I had a problem. That was financial problem. So I came into that. Of course, I had been teaching my students in my classroom here in my city only, and I got students from nearby stations. I was quite famous, but I never thought that I would teach English online. So it was just I started doing it. I just made a video, and that was not edited actually. It was very simple video. I uploaded that on YouTube channel, and I didn't know that how it was going to means uh, make any change in my life. But actually it did, and I got some inquiries, and I started teaching. Then I thought that I should have done all these things. Then I started doing all these things.
Nice.
Then I learned SEO, that how to rank my videos and all. And that's why if you just if you write any keyword in Google, that best English teacher in India, or if you write the English teacher in India, Skype teacher, you will get my videos there.
Nice.
So I learned all these things, how to do it, and because Google, Google is not a friend of anyone.
No.
You have to do the work. Then that you come in search yourself.
Yes. Yeah. I understand. I know a little about it, but I know it's the algorithm and
lot of things are there. Article writing is there. Consistent work is needed there. Actually, if you are making a channel, then the continuous videos should be uploaded.
But I can see it's very good. I can see a potential in what you are saying, that this is for you also a revenue generating.
Yes, revenue. You are generating revenue, as well as I am getting my students from all over the world because of that, and I have developed that kind of thing in my home itself. Means I don't go anywhere else to work for anyone. Means I am the king of myself. I am the boss of myself, you can say.
And I think you have a very good business model.
Definitely.
Of course, I know that electricity. I think it's expensive
yeah, it's okay. Not much expensive, but it's okay. No problem.
Okay, but do you also have this in Pakistan? We have sometimes when we're sitting in our homes and then the lights go out.
But here light has gone off, you can say. Electricity is cut off. But here in India, I think now, since the Modi has been the PM of our country, the country has been, developing so fast, and it has become the best economy in the world. And so I think there is no problem of electricity here in India. Now electricity we get all the 24 hours, no problem. Even sometime it is cut off just for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, that's all. So there is no problem of electricity.
Okay, nice to hear, because I hope that the economy will develop and poor people, they will have more opportunities in the country.
Yeah. Country has developed so much within last 4 or 5 years since Modi actually has been the PM. So really we are developing rapidly and quite nicely actually. So we hope that we are going to be the superpower in coming years. Yes,
hopefully.
Yeah. So it's
okay. So I think we have 2 minutes left approximately.
No, it's still 7 minutes. Don't worry.
Okay, it's up to you. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, 7 minutes are still left.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really nice to discuss with you, and I want to discuss on different topics. It may be a business or anything, because it is always my interest to discuss new things.
Yes, that's very good. But I also need you to diagnose me, analyze me, what I'm doing wrong.
Definitely, I am going to do that. Today you committed some mistakes, and I think I'll point you out for that.
So it's not only learning by doing, but also learning by failure, what mistakes I'm doing, so I don't do that mistakes in the future.
Definitely, that's the main thing. I have to point you out.
Yeah.
And I'll do that.
So it's more smooth and more comfortable talking.
Yes. So what about your siblings? Means you have siblings. You understand siblings, brother and sisters.
Oh, siblings, yes, I understand. We are actually 8 siblings total.
Okay. So they are in Denmark, or they are out of Denmark?
No, they are inside Denmark actually.
Okay.
They live nearby, in the same area where we do live, so we have some contact. My mother and father, my parents is in Pakistan.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we need to correct this. I said my
Parents.
Is.
I tell you. Parents are.
Okay. Parents are.
Parent is one. It's a common name for mother or father.
Okay.
You can say he is my parent. She is my parent. It's okay. She is my parent. He is my parent. No problem. But parents means both mother and father. It is plural. The parents are.
And parents, then I need are. Okay. My parents are in Pakistan.
Yes.
And my wife, and I also have two children, 2 sons. And my wife, she was born in Pakistan.
She's in Pakistan?
No, she was born in Pakistan.
Okay.
And then we got married.
So she's in Pakistan, she's with you?
No, she's here. She's here in Denmark.
Okay. She's also working?
Yeah, she's also working in a nursing home.
Okay.
Nursery home.
Okay. Taking care of children?
Yes, that's right. Child care. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And so you have got 2 sons?
Yeah, I've got 2 sons. And I also have family in England, Norway.
Okay.
I also have some an uncle in Spain.
Okay.
So and my wife has family in America.
Okay.
So we also sometimes go to America.
That's fine.
Sometime I go to Pakistan also.
One of my students, he's in actually in Saudi Arabia. I think he's an engineer, electrical engineer.
Okay.
He was my student, and he got married recently. And I wanted him to invite me to attend his marriage.
Okay.
But he was helpless. Because he told me that if he had invited me, it would have been a problem for me to go through lot of scrutiny and all. So that's why he didn't invite me.
The problem is, I think it's very difficult to get visa now. It's very strained relationship between Pakistan and India.
Yeah.
I visited India in '95.
Oh.
At that time, I was Danish national. I went to the Indian embassy in Copenhagen. Explained that I was going as a tourist.
Okay.
Got my visa in my passport. Went to Pakistan first.
Okay.
Then I took the train from Lahore. 7-hour transportation time, right? From Lahore to Delhi railway station.
Okay.
I was there 3-4 days. I was also in Accra, Mathura.
Yes.
And then I was thinking last year that I will go to India again. I had actually a sponsored child in Orissa.
Very good. Very nice.
I sponsored a girl
Okay.
in Orissa
Okay.
with money and through a child aid organization,
Okay.
And I had a wish to visit her.
Okay.
But I have postponed it or maybe cancelled it because the security is, I will not get a visa now. It's difficult.
But as you are from Denmark, you may get, I think, no problem.
No, it's difficult because I actually investigated it. And what I got of information from Indian Embassy in Copenhagen is that if I apply for a visa, I'm Danish national, but because my previous nationality was Pakistani, then the application will go to, I think it's Home Ministry in New Delhi or something, and they will scrutinize it, and I don't want to go. That's maybe in the future.
Let's see if
That's okay.
if both the countries have good relation, then we can hope that we can go here and there, or the people from there can come here and the people from here can go there.
Yeah.
If we have good relation in future, both the countries.
Yes.
Actually, the people from Pakistan or people from India, they love each other. I never see any problem, because I have got lot of students. They always respect me very much. Even I have taught many renowned people from Pakistan.
Okay.
A lady, she is actually gynecologist in Karachi.
Okay.
And I taught her, and she took 90 classes from me, and so she was one of my best students, you can say.
Okay. Nice to hear.
Yes, she was preparing for an exam. She was going to UK for the exam, and she was improving her English, English. And her husband was in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So
Nice
she
to
was
hear.
very good, and she improved a lot. So I have the students, my students from Pakistan, they all are very good.
Okay.
So I never see that they have any problem that you are Indian. And
no, that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
So I don't see any problem like this. Only the political. This is political issue.
Yeah.
That is political issue actually.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
So now we are going to finish.
Yes, we are going to finish, and maybe we should book a new time next week. It's up to you.
As you wish. So when do you want to have next lesson?
What about the same time next Sunday?
Yeah, okay, no problem.
So same time.
Same time next Sunday, 10th of February.
That's right.
Okay.
And I will prepare
questions about
anything actually, but culture, business related issues.
Yeah, or the topics which you think you'd like to discuss.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll discuss that.
Very nice. And I look forward to discuss with you again next Sunday.
Sure.
And let's hope and improve.
Definitely you'll improve. Don't worry for that. You should not worry, because actually, if we are going to take some actions, definitely we'll have results. So you have to be very positive about that.
Yes.
Okay. So see you again.
Yes. Have a nice day. Take care.
Take care, and you too have a nice day. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.